This interview is for an exercise in a course that I'm taking this semester. For the purpose of this exercise, do you consent to being interviewed and recorded?
I consent to be interviewed and recorded.
Alright, cool. So do you want to just take a second and introduce yourself? Tell me where you're from, why you're at CU, what your major is.
Well, I'm José Torrellas, and I'm from Puerto Rico. I chose CU Boulder because my brother's a sophomore here, and I came to visit, and I really liked it, and I really like it. It's a really good school.
So in Puerto Rico, what kind of job did you have?
So I worked in a restaurant where I lived. It was a good restaurant. I used to be a waiter. Used to deliver drinks, all the things, food, appetizers. Sometimes we went to to the supermarket to go grab some food once in a while. Depends who needed to go.
Okay.
Where I work, we have something called empanadillas,
Okay.
and it's fried food.
Okay.
So usually the woman handles the fried food, and the man usually cook the steaks and go hard on the food. I had coworkers that were waiters that were women, and my managers were in fact women.
Yeah, okay. So you had two managers that were women. Did you see any disputes between different male workers and the two managerial positions being women? Was there any disputes between men and women?
I did not see a dispute directly. Maybe indirectly people could be a little upset, but directly everything was under control, and they were the bosses.
Okay. So being from Puerto Rico, obviously Hurricane Maria was pretty devastating. Can you tell me about how it affected the economy and the local businesses?
Yes, well, it affected a lot of the economy, because a lot of big companies from the states that were in Puerto Rico just brand new, because we have this mall called the Mall of San Juan. It was built 2 years ago, so a lot of American companies went in, but they left due to the hurricane, and we lost a lot of jobs, and yeah, a lot of the streets it was nasty.
Mom do? What does your dad do?
Well, my mom is interior design, and my dad's a doctor. So when the hurricane hit, my dad wasn't able to go to his office because we didn't have a power plant. And then when we finally got a power plant, that's when we started working, and everybody started settling down. People needed doctors and shit. A lot of people died in hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my dad's brothers and sisters, they're doctors, and I actually don't see a really gender difference there.
Yeah.
They're doctors, but
So basically your whole family is doctors?
yeah, my dad's side. But
Men and women?
yes, he has a sister, only one.
Okay.
But I don't see that much of a big difference, because she works what she needs to work. I mean, she doesn't have the specialty as my dad or his brothers that are surgeon or something else. She's she only reads blood pathology.
Okay.
So it's less work, I guess.
Alright, so when you say most of your dad's side is doctors, even his sister and all of his brothers, in Puerto Rico in general, do you see a difference between different jobs that women would get and men would get, or things like that?
Yes, I see a lot of women with high-ranking jobs, so
Okay.
they have a good position
Okay.
above men, and with a good wage. Just like men, you see men who have their owners. I mean, you don't see a lot of women that are owners,
Okay.
but they have the big,
High-ranking
yeah, the
positions,
big high-ranking positions above, below the owner. Sorry.
Well, thanks for talking to me today. I'm glad to get some
Thank you,
insight on
Henry.
how the gender gap is in Puerto Rico.